Hello friends, how are you? Our work today is this panel, which could easily have been bought in a decoration store for a high price. Well, which we can even make in our garage for a ridiculous price. So let's get to our project. Well, our panel starts with a lot of beating. I'm going to use little stubs to come in the middle of the pallets, sometimes joining the parts of the pairs. So I'm going to use the little stubs, and I'm going to use any chisel here and a whole bunch of rubber bands. Then I'm going to chip and take pieces of the knots. A few like I've already finished that part. One thing I did was try to keep all the little stumps in a certain thickness pattern so as not to give it. A very big difference in details. I have already pre-selected, and now I will organize and finish selecting all the little stumps and see what size panel it will give. Well friends, I finished organizing the little stumps here. I separated everything in order of size. And now based on this here is where I will create the panel. The piece that I will make, the final piece now, I have the measurement to be able to cut my MDF without missing or excess material. Okay, so let's exchange services. Here on the panel work I cut. There will be two panels. I decided to make two pieces. And then I cut a 9mm MDF. It's single-sided melanin. What's the MDF that I already had here? So to thicken them, I cut some strips. I used the same 9mm MDF, and I'm going to frame it here on the back. To be able to thicken and reinforce it, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to turn on the compressor, put the pinner through, feed the turbines, and we're going to assemble these frames. You'll follow along. Well, I made this chamfer here at 45 degrees. I did it on a spreadsheet because it's not much. This will make it easier later when it's time to hang the panel in place. Just to give you another update, I made a kind of frame with 4mm plywood dot cap. I took some strips and I'm putting framing around it just to hide the MDF issue. A really simple grouping, right? And then I'm going to that part here. Then I'm going to apply the little stubs. Well, I already have my frames framed. There's the pre-assembly where I have my tool. Everything in position. And now I'm going to start gluing. I'm going to glue the two panels at the same time, walking along lines, so that in the future, if I want to put one next to the other, touching, they form the same design.
You can see them riding on the pavement, young kids. They're growing up in basements. Bye. What? Hey! Transcription and subtitles. Pedro Ribeiro letter. Hey!
Hi. Hey, yeah. Hi.
It took some work to do, but I've already done some things. I've already left. Pre-sanded these edges. And here a little more trim here behind as well, which was the exit where I came finishing. And now I'm going to do the finishing touches. I'm going to leave the glue to finish drying a little more, let the glue cure. I just glued it. The glue is still wet here at the end. Well, I'm going to let the glue dry, and then I'm going to do the finishing touches. I'm going to sand the edge, and then I'm going to apply a sealant. Since there are a lot of nail marks, I'm going to use toothpicks to close those little holes. Put a little glue on the toothpick, put it in there and break it. Well, that will finish the panel. I'm going to apply a nitrocellulose sealant. It's not my favorite brand. I like Cerlac. But it's what I have here on hand, and here we go. So let's go to the application. It's already diluted, it's already prepared. So let's go. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, that it serves as motivation and an idea for some projects. A hug to everyone, and until the next video.